Good morning, fellow Ambazonians. Today, na Wednesday, number 4 day for this month of April 2022. My name na Capo Daniel, the Deputy Defense Chief, the Anti-Kidnapping Czar of the Ambazonian Governing Council, aka Sense Pass King, una own countryman. Una welcome to our daily podcast, a program where they bring una meaningful information where go help we navigate our way through this journey to our independence, freedom for the people of the former British Southern Cameroons, Ambazonia. Good people of the British Southern Cameroons, citizens of Ambazonia, we go start today with an in-depth look to the arrest of the lead lawyer of the Seseko Ayoktabi's team and most of our prisoners of war. We are talking about Barrister PADDY Young, where he be arrested for inside Bamenda by forces them within day for inside Bafut, a part of that force for due to reasons of the things the way they go on with the 7 Qatar. I will not name the particular unit where we put PADDY Young under arrest for inside Bafut. Normally, our people them, they react with a lot of rage for say somebody we don't stand up for our prisoners of war, defend many Ambazonians them, including the Ambazonian Defense Forces member them where they be kidnap them from Nigeria, bring them for inside La Republic du Cameroon, and many of our people where they don't ferry them across the border of the Mongo into La Republic, their dungeons them, either they stand, they defend them, they talk publicly about them, how it could come for a situation where it could be arrested. As we be talk for now, the Seseko team will be done reach out from our office, will be done reach out for the forces them, and we'll get a clear picture for which will happen before the one arrest Barrister PADDY Young. So today, we don't decide to give out this information because it can be released and now a matter of public interest and a matter of the integrity of Ambazonia, and our people then deserve to know exactly which way it happened. Like we be talk, PADDY Young be kidnapped, PADDY Young be held simply because some person be want ransom, and it be a treasonous action when forces them act out of the interest of our state or due to justifiable reason for any patriot for label them as kidnapping for ransom. Kidnapping for ransom, now one person just catch some innocent person just because he want to take money for ye. That one would not talk a criminal activity and will not go ever accept them for inside our Ambazonian struggle. But definitely the arrest for PADDY Young, be a matter of kidnapping for ransom. I don't come for now today for give una the details about which way happen before the one arrest take go down for inside Bafut. The thing will happen, it be say, it don't be for some while. We the forces them for inside Bafut, they see how we some few lawyers them, they the one open their office them for inside Bamenda town. When this our liberation movement it be start now as a result of the lawyers them, their protests and their memo where they be sent for Mr. Pobia, the president of La Republique, the colonizer of Ambazonia, regarding the francophonization of our legal system and the undermining of the common law and making the common law a second-class law over the civil French law that is being instituted on our territory by French Cameroon. The lawyer them, they lead the initiative. We bring all the civil society meet and stand up, and our population as a matter of public interest, they will rise up for stand up with the lawyers them for fight against La Republique du Cameroon. The common law lawyers them all across our national territory with their duly elected leaders them from the Fako state to Mezam, to Ngokitunja, Ndonga Mantung, Lebialem, and all the 13 states of Ambazonia. They be gather for inside Bamenda and they be make a vote for separate from the Cameroon Bar Association, create the common law Bar Association where they be appoint, they be elect Harmony Bogba, make it be na their leader, the president for the Common Law Bar Association. The lawyers, they will be rejected, they not enter Cameroon court. They will be rejected and they will be tortured because they vote for separate from the Cameroon Bar Association for stand as the Common Law Bar Association. Since then, Agbo Bala, he began try and successfully make a vote with the FACO lawyers, the association, for separate themselves in the Common Law Bar Association, and the Cameroon government then they push make all other Ambazonian Bar Association them separate from the Common Law Bar Association and start for begin participate back for inside the Cameroon Bar Association. Many of our lawyers them they be run for inside Nigeria. Some of them become now refugees. Many of them they see lavish for inside Biafra and for Nigeria. Some for Ghana, some for United States because they run away from Cameroon persecution. Where they talk say our lawyer they no get right for act on their own. They no get right for act as one person for inside the so-called Anglophone zone or for inside the former British Southern Cameroon or as Ambazonians. This one it done been a contentious issue as this some of these lawyers them for inside Bamenda they then decide say they go to participate back for inside the Cameroon Bar Association. Then be led by Barrister Mba Eric and Akum Michael. Barrister Mba Eric they then make be na the deputy for the Cameroon Bar Association, their president, their current president. They then make Barrister Mba Eric as the deputy, as the Cameroon Bar Association, their president. He get the representative them for all the various so-called 10 regions of that Cameroon. They then appoint na Barrister Eric make it be his own representative for inside Bamenda. And then you also get Akum Michael, Barrister Akum Michael, where he be na the treasurer for the Cameroon Bar Association. These two people them, La Republique, he don't contact them, ask them, say they want to meet them rise up for give them big position inside the Cameroon Bar Association, will be against the due election where our lawyers then be vote for create a Common Law Bar Association and for deny for participate inside Cameroon Bar Association. Till today, many honorable barristers and lawyers them they run deny for participate for inside elections for Cameroon Bar Association in honor of their job of their lawyers them where they run for war, in honor for the things the way they be stand up in the beginning for this struggle where nobody be resolved up to now as they be done resolved say we fight now for independence, we then separate for Cameroon and we then declare our independence and we then for defend and for protect the restored independent way it will be done declare them as a result of this strike. These two lawyers them, Barrister Mba Eric and Barrister Akum Michael, they approach our forces them for inside Bafut, then get a meeting with them, then tell them say every month them as lawyers them they go to donate some huge sum of money, send them for the forces them for inside Bafut, the Ambazonian forces them for inside Bafut, and for all over Ambazonian, me they share them for support the struggle. They want to assure them say they never abandon the struggle. Say struggle will be started by lawyers. They never abandon them by lawyers them, and then tell them say in exchange they want make the forces them they allow them they start begin open back office them for inside Bamenda. As a result, these lawyers them open their office for Bamenda with the hope say they don't already pay money for these forces them. Me then guarantee them. They also encourage other lawyers them they open office them for inside Bamenda and for formally they participate as a Cameroon Bar Association. PADDY Young he fall victim for this scheme as he go open his office back for Bamenda for begin operate regularly and openly as a lawyer under the Cameroon Bar Association. Then fail for pay the money last month. Now the reason why the forces then decide to arrest the lawyer as promised to Barrister Mba Eric and Akum Michael. Inside their agreement, it will be clearly stated and will be satisfied. So we don't get the transcript. It be clearly stated. Say if the lawyer they be fail for pay the money, they go arrest any of them where they open their office. This is the reason why Barrister PADDY Young he will be arrested because they fail for pay money where they don't engage themselves for promise for pay for them for open their office. Little did we know that Barrister Mba Eric and Barrister Akum Michael, they don't be paid by the Cameroon government for make this arrangement and for reopen their offices them back for Insa Bamenda and help other lawyers them for reopen their offices for start begin go back for court and for like under Cameroon Bar Association and for participate inside the Cameroon Bar Association, their union, like say all problem it don't solve. So now Cameroon government it be pay these two people them, it promise them say they go make Barrister Mba Eric make it go become the next batonnier or the next president for the Cameroon Bar Association. So they be done pay me come. It be the disguise now for food the soldiers them. We intention na say he don't decide for begin work now with La République du Cameroon for give una a small information and background information. The Cameroon Bar Association, according to the law for Cameroon, their constitution, where they be make them since 1990, the Cameroon constitution it don't guarantee immunity for certain members of the Cameroon Bar Association. The Cameroon Bar Association, it get 15 members them, where they call them the members of council of the Cameroon Bar Association. These 15 members them, they be recognized by the constitution for Cameroon. It give them immunity, where they not arrest them for try them for court, and it also give them some privileges and some money them. These 15 members them, now amongst these their council member, the way they vote for choose the president for the Cameroon Bar Association. When you enter inside this group, you get plenty money. They send you go represent Cameroon for plenty diplomatic things them. They allow you to talk on behalf of Cameroon for plenty place them. So Barrister Mba Eric and Barrister Akum Michael, they don't put their candidature. Say they want join this council, these members of 13 council member them for Cameroon Bar Association, in their hope say they will make them become the president of the next president, or which way they call them batonnier of the national president of the Cameroon Bar Association. Now the arrangement that way they don't make them, the Cameroon government it don't tell them say they want put an anglophone for the so-called anglophone, so that they go deceive the war, say all things they don't go back, we don't come back for join one Cameroon and things then be back for normal. So now a sell out where they want try for do they can deceive soldiers and say they just want the practice na law for help people them. But we, as a matter of fact, now say they want go show the war, say war, it don't finish me Cameroon, begin get legitimacy for begin kill our people them, they burn our villages. So currently, Barrister Eric Mba, they don't make him being the representative, as around tell before, for the national president of the Cameroon Bar Association. And Akum Michael, Barrister Akum Michael, they already make him the national treasurer. So now people the way they abandon the common law bar association. As a matter of fact, most of Ambazonians are lawyer them, the honorable one them, they need to participate in terms of voting for the Cameroon Bar Association as their duty for their people them, as honor as being an honorable thing for do say a struggle where they be start the memorandum where they be send for ask Cameroon say if we not return back for federation, they go for independence. Neither have we gone to federation, neither have we have independence. So they don't be the honorable people for stand for their word. Why this one they don't go sell out? So these are people who should be considered as enablers and collaborators with La République du Cameroon. So ladies and gentlemen, now these two individuals them, these agents of La République, they have become active members of enabling Cameroon recolonization of our people, and they don't care about the results of our people. They don't care about the thousands of people who have died, over 1.5 million that have been displaced out of our territory, and over 5 million people that have been affected, with close to 30,000 that have been slaughtered by the Cameroon regime. They don't care about any of this. All they want is to make money for themselves, to get kickbacks from La République, and enable La République to cover up their crimes and to continue to subjugate our people, and even to act as accessory, because this justification where Cameroon they get them because of these enablers, it help them and it encourage them for feel so they get legitimacy for carry out this repressive war, a war of subjugation against our people. So Barrister Young, when the lead lawyer for Seseko, he don't fall victim. We talk on all our people them for ground, our lawyers, our barristers, may they act honorably, our population and our forces, that they get high expectation for them for keep their word and for stand for the vote way they be duly get them for separate all Ambazonians, their lawyers them from the Cameroon Bar Association and for stand on their own as the common law bar association. Now a reasonable position, now a legal position where they're supposed to stand and they're supposed to defend them. Anybody where he violates or he sell out for La Republic, making no say they commit a crime, and that person will be considered an enabler and a collaborator with La Republic du Cameroon. Our people they feel understand why some of these so-called lawyers or elites they advise the Ambazonian fighters them make them isolate themselves from the leadership where they get them, so that they go feel manipulate the common foot soldier them where they not get the necessary advice, the legal advice, or may not be even be current with the politics of the day for them to be able to push the Cameroon agenda, hiding behind flimsy excuses to deceive our forces. Barrister Mba Eric and Barrister Akum Michael, from testimony from their colleagues, are strong supporters of SACO and are strong haters of the ADF. It is now clear to our people to understand the people that are struggling every way to separate leadership that is reasonable, that is effective, that is patriotic, that has strong eyes in favor of people who they can strike deals with, in favor of individuals that they can manipulate so that they can have their way to push the Cameroon one agenda in Ambazonia. With immediate effect, I use my good office to ask all Ambazonian forces and all our citizen volunteers to arrest Mr. Barrister Mba Eric and Barrister Akum Michael on site for charges and accusation of treason and collaboration with the enemy during a time of war that have led to an embarrassing arrest of the lead lawyer of our team in prison and our political detainee, prisoners of conscience, prisoners of war. And I want to send a strong message to all those who are involved in making such deals on the ground that nothing can be hidden under the sun. Your 99 days will eventually run out and Ambazonia will have its day. This is a God-ordained struggle for the liberation and freedom of our people who have been crying and praying for the years for freedom. Freedom reigns, freedom indeed shall come. Capo Daniel, signing off.